Hey guys, Carrie here at Thousands of Roots. Today we are going to try something kind of crazy. We're going to attempt, the kids and I, to build a chicken coop without the help of Daddy. He is working today, probably picking up an extra job as well. And we have cold weather coming, and like between 30 and 40 chickens that don't really have a place to go. So we need to get them a shelter, and we're going to situate it in a future yard space right off our main kitchen garden here. We did a little bit of a video on why we're doing chicken yards at the side of our garden spaces, so check out that video if you want. And so it's going to be a very simple coop. We're just going to use whatever we can find, pallets, scrap wood, whatever we can. We've got lots of that plastic vinyl if you've been watching our videos. It's billboard material. We have lots of that, so we're going to put that over the top and down some of the sides. So we'll see how it goes. Are you ready for this, Nate?
Yep.
You think we can build a coop without Daddy's help?
We can try.
We're sure going to try, huh? Esther Pie, do you think you can help with videoing?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Josh, our chicken man, what do you think? Do you think we can do a coop all by ourselves?
Well, I think we can at least try.
All right, let's try. See how far we get, huh? I was actually thinking we weren't going to be able to do this coop today because the area that we want to build our chicken yard in, right off the garden, has a bunch of black walnuts in it, and we've got to down like 3-4 black walnut trees. I was thinking, how are we going to build a coop? It's going to be in the fall line of these trees that need to come down still. But I took a better look this morning. I think I found a spot that'll be clear of the trees that need to come down before we actually put the fencing for the yard up. So if we can get the coop done today, then maybe when Kip's home on Sunday, we can finish off putting the fencing around the yard, and these chickens will be out of our patio space and they'll be able to get into some good shelter before the cold weather hits. So here we go. Okay guys, step one for getting this coop built is we need to get rid of all the brushy weeds right where the coop's gonna go. Okay, that's step one. And then step two is we're gonna use, right behind you, these. We're gonna use these big chunks of wood that we had. We actually planted potatoes in these a couple years ago. And that way, I was thinking, Josh, it would help you out because through the winter you do the deep litter system.
Yep. So
if we build the pallets up on top of those wood blocks, that gives you a little bit more height for being able to do your deep litter.
Yep.
So that's step two. So you guys ready to down some weeds and haul some blocks of wood?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Jay, are you gonna help?
Yeah.
No, those blocks are too heavy for you, huh? You can cheer us on though. Yeah.
Taking some of the dirt from up here, putting it down here to level it out.
And I also realized that we have a lot of water runoff from our garden space that goes right through here. And I don't want all that water pouring into the chicken coop. So I'm going to do a little bit of a trench to divert any water so it doesn't go into the chicken coop. Big ol' rock.
I would only put it.
Just toss it down that way. Good job. Tape, you want to go get that, Joshy?
There's a picture.
Yep. Water flow there. Can you come help, please? Woo! That's pretty much much done.
Watch out, Nate. This one's not. Watch out, Daisy. Look how it's coming.
Okay, we're getting close to having the ground prepared. Josh is finishing off our little trench so that water flowing out from the garden space doesn't go into the coop. And Esther's helping with our 8x8 square area. And it's not going to be level. We want it actually tilting downhill a bit so that we might be able to catch rainwater off of the roof of the coop. But we do want it somewhat level. We're doing an 8x8 square because we want to have 2 pallets in the back, so that's 8, and then a pallet coming forward on each side, so that's 4. But then we want to leave an extra roosters. We want to leave an extra 4 feet in the front of the coop area so that doors can open and close. So we want to leave plenty of room for the doors to open and close so that it can be cleaned out really easily. And the whole front is going to be where we're hoping to put a nesting box, shelf, and then we're going to use, I think, hardware cloth to create just some doors below the nesting boxes that swing open and close on the front. And then the whole top and sides and back will be covered with our billboard vinyl. Lots of rocks and beautyberry roots, huh, boys?
Yeah.
It's not so easy clearing Missouri land, Missouri Ozark land. Ooh, that looks like a big one.
Yeah.
Can you get it out of there? Oh, it wasn't as big as we thought, huh?
She's stuck in all the roots.
It was buried in all the roots, huh?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to stop with the chicken coop for today, so we're gonna have to do a part 2 on this chicken coop build. And just so you know, this is a totally temporary chicken coop. It's for those who just need something really quick and have some scrap pallets and wood laying around. And so in the future we want to build something more permanent for sure. But this is how far we got today. Got the 4 pallets all put together, and the roost is not set. This is just an old cedar log that I found laying around, and it might work, we'll see. So we're about halfway there. Now we just need to get 2 roosts. We're gonna put 2 roosts in and across the whole front. Hoping to put about this level here, all the way across the front. Put a shelf for the nesting boxes. So hopefully we could fit about 6, 7, maybe even 8 nesting boxes. And found some really neat ones on Amazon that we may end up ordering if we have the finances. We'll see. So if we get those, then we'll let you see those, let you know how they work. Real quick, I am by no means a construction expert. I don't know a whole lot about construction. I just can kind of picture things in my head. So I had no idea how we were going to attach these pallets. Kip, my husband's usually the one that does that. So here's how we did it. On this back corner here, we added a 2x4 down here, and then we attached a 1x12 scrap piece to the back. the two in the back middle here, we just overlap them and then put another scrap 1x on the back and screwed it together. You testing out that? You think that's gonna hold the chickens?
Yep.
Yep. So on this other corner we did the same thing. We did a 2x4 down the edge here to create a surface to attach another. So then we were able to attach another scrap 1x12 to screw into to attach those two together. And we probably should have gone all the way down. We just didn't have a long enough 1x12, so it's still pretty solid just having it attached halfway there. And the trench is pretty well dug. The kids worked on that, so any water that comes from the garden will run down the trench and around the side of the chicken coop. What do you think, Jay?
Yep.
Yep. You ready for some lunch?
Yeah.
Good. All right, time for lunch. Thanks for joining us here at Thousands of Roots. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.
Are you happy about that chocolate you got? You like that chocolate, Bitty Boo? That make you happy, baby? Oh my goodness. Esther Pie gave her a square of dark chocolate. She is loving life.